Oh boy, that was so much. I wish I could figure out how to zoom in more. But yeah. I don't know if anyone's gonna come to my live stream because I am very late to my own live stream. I got sucked into the internet. I was commenting on Reddit. I was just, in the zone and kind of forgot that I was gonna go. Is this going? Because I just like, what did it just do? Now I don't know what's happening. I think it's going. It just like started over again. That's not cool. I was saying before the previous take that I'm not sure if we're gonna get anybody because I'm late to my own live stream. Pretty much. I wish I could zoom in on this, but I can't. I don't know how. So let's just see if anybody comes on by. This is in like dark mode, which is interesting. Oh, there's a person here. Hello, person. I don't know if I must have gone live with these glasses before, but I feel like my glasses are like seeing everything. I don't totally like that. I don't want them to be all seeing glasses. I just want to see, but not have you see what I see. I don't know. The person went away. I don't know. Live streams are like not my forte in a sense, because I don't know how to be on the live stream. It's not my usual thing. But I'll go live for like half an hour to an hour if we get anybody, or if we don't, it'll just be me. But as I was saying, in a different, when time wasn't at 2 minutes, we were at like 4 minutes. Well, would have been 4 minutes by now, but I haven't gone live in a while, and it's just a different beast in a sense. Different beast. And I'm also late to my own live stream because I got lost on Reddit. I was lost in the Reddit. I don't like how much you can see of my glasses. I don't like that. Maybe we'll do some journaling. I think what I'll do, there's another person here. I don't know who it is though, but I think what I'll do is I'll do that like the casual like 15 minutes kind of thing. If like nobody shows up for 15 minutes, then I'll just like head out. But like, the professor thing in a sense. Yeah, I'm just sitting here awkward as most things. As most things in life, I am awkward. I might do some journaling. Oh, there's another person here. I might work on this journal while we're chilling. I worked on this. Actually, I don't remember when I worked on this, but I worked on this in the beginning of August. See, I wish it was in focus, but that I can't I don't know how to zoom in. I could zoom in on the webcam, that would be fantastic, but I don't know how to do that. So I also can't put anything in focus. So, but I don't remember. I thought they got further along. Oh, I did. Okay. I got further along this journal. I don't know why I had it there. Let's see. I definitely read more of this than I thought. Oh, the people are gone. Oh boy. Oh, I see. I had just an extra. Yeah, so I'll be live for like the next like 10 minutes or so, but I'll probably head out because I think I'm too late for my own live stream. Too late for my own live stream, and I don't like that I can't really, because you can see everything with my glasses, so I don't feel comfortable with that on a live stream. So I probably will skedaddle. Oh, someone else left again. So I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I should change the title to journaling. To journaling instead. I will change the title to journaling. That instead. That way we're not being misled with art. Ugh. This is. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I'm like, this is making me anxious. I don't like it. And like, I should probably work on this experience in a sense so that I can do more with live streams in the future. But like, oh, somebody liked it. Oh no. Don't mind me, he's just having anxiety. Hi, person. Oh, hi there. Hi, because you're the first person to comment in the chat, and I'm feeling the anxiety of a live stream very, very deeply. How are you doing? Got my pens. You're doing good. Well, thanks. I appreciate it because part of it so far is the last like 4 minutes I've been like, I can't. I'm not built for live streams. You're doing well. That's good. That's good. I'm like, this is awkward, and I'm not very good at it. But then I should also like experience it so I can get better at it, so then I can do it more in the future. It's a whole process, but I'm not really doing it. But, yeah. I also have another journal that I can grab. Go do that. Should have been more prepared. Not prepared. It's over here though. Actually, let's do it. You've got I'm awesome and here's why. I haven't worked on this journal in a very, very, very long time. And there's this one. This is one of my newer ones. And I also have this one that I worked on the most before, but don't have it finished. I would find it hard. Yeah, it's like talking to yourself. I know it kind of is, honestly. It's I think part of it more so too is the fact. Sorry, more so too is the fact that like I can't see like it doesn't like show me on YouTube who's in the live and like who and like if people like if they don't comment, like I don't know who's there. So it's a different form of being that I don't really like. That I am fastly learning right at the moment. And yeah, it's just a little weird. That was the binding of this journal. I have not opened this one. I haven't used this one in a very long time. Yeah, pretty much. I'm like, I don't know who's here, who's watching. I'm gonna jump into, this is called, oh yeah, Compendium, and it's their True Purpose journal. It says true at the top. It's actually, this is one of the first ones that I got. I have this one, the purpose one, the gratitude one, and another one that I don't remember the title of now. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna jump in on a random page. I don't think they're even numbered, but this one prompt is what activities most inspire you, and then there's a list. So I'm gonna fill that out right now. Should I use blue or red? I'll make this face for the time that I'm for you to consider. Blue or red? I think red. Cool. So the options are red. Okay, good, because I chose red anyway. Yes, that is very much the case. Yes. And it's also like, yeah, because like there's no like for sure knowing who exactly is there in a sense. I don't know. It's a little weird. I imagine like on like Instagram it's a little bit different because you can see like the usernames that show up, but like YouTube, as far as I know, from what I use of it, it doesn't do that. Like I still don't know how to like zoom in on this webcam or like how to like keep it in focus and such. So it's annoying. What activities most inspire you? Being in nature. I think that's a cool one. I think I like nature. Don't go outside very much, but actually that's not true. I go outside during at work. Expressing yourself. I do like that. Self-expression is good. Drawing or painting. I'm gonna say that's also like coloring and stuff. Was added in. Singing or dancing. I'll sing in the car. I'll sing in the car for sure. So I'll do like a half of that one. Oh yeah, home renovation. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I can also actually date this. I usually, especially if I'm doing it in different colors, I'll like do the date and like the time. I do the time now a lot to kind of get an idea as to like tracking for what purpose I don't know, but if I ever want to track it all, I can have it all tracked in a sense. So today is 8/21, 2024, and it is 17 o'clock. Cool. So I said singing in the car. That's what I wrote. I like definitely. I really love being in my car and like having the cold air on and just like really loud music. I plug my iPod in and just listen to really loud music and just like Natalie Jane's music in the car, the bass and the tunes. So good. I think I can hit her notes in there, but how well I'm actually hitting them is a different question. Ooh, unplugging. Maybe. Ooh, listening to music. Activities that most inspire you. I definitely think listening to music is a good one. I've been listening to a lot of grief songs lately. I don't know why, because I'm not grieving anything. But that's been something that I've been sort of going back and forth between Please Don't Go by Stephanie Rainey and Temporary by Eminem featuring Skylar Grey. It was my two. So another activity that most inspires you, time with your children. I don't have children, so not that one. Taking photos. I did like a sunset photo shoot kind of thing the other day, like a few weeks ago. But I haven't like done anything with it. Yes, listening to music while you work, exactly. Like I definitely like I'll listen to music like when I'm like writing fan fiction and such, and like or like typing it up. Sorry, giant truck. But yes, music is like so good, so good. Watching uplifting videos or shows. That sounds nice. I don't do that though. I guess I mean I feel like I could for all the time that I do spend online, which nowadays is not as much as it used to be, but I feel like there could be like such an opportunity for me to like look at content that's like inspiring or like look at content that helps my content grow. But that's still something that I haven't actually been doing yet. So I have not actually unlocked that skill yet, but it is on my mind that I could at one point do that. But I love drama movies. I watched the other day, I watched some comfort show. I watched the shooting episode of Grey's Anatomy. That was my comfort episode. I was like, I'm just gonna watch this and just, and so I hadn't watched it in a while, so that was interesting. And then lately, I've been like, when I am watching stuff on YouTube lately, it's been a lot of like House MD compilation clips and such, like from episodes and stuff like that. They have like the House MD channel on YouTube, and like they just like upload like 10 minutes worth of like an episode, and like the sort of like hallmark scenes within that episode or whatever. So I've been watching a lot of that. Hey B, how you doing? Now we're getting at a party. Hey, doing good? That's good. Awesome. We're working on journaling. I'm reading out the things. There's not that many. We haven't got that far. Ooh, what activities most inspire? I feel like I'm not doing this right, but is there a wrong way to journal? I don't know. Yes. And then yeah, America's Got Talent. That's good. I love Mandy Harvey's audition. She auditioned in 2017. Her music is just so beautiful. I love her story so much, and I think she went on with the Champions version of it and such too. I don't really like keep up with it and stuff, but yeah, I love that. And then I think about a couple weeks ago at work, I watched that audition of Susan Boyle on what was it, Britain's Got Talent. Like that one's always like a good one too. What activities most inspire? I feel like I'm just saying what activities I enjoy, but so there's deep breathing and meditation. That was great. Yeah, right. I don't really think so. Art. Yeah. Is that what activities inspire you? Be art. I like art too. Oh look, there's a rearranging your furniture. You like art? Yeah, art's great. Art is great. Look, there's the option of rearranging your furniture. You'll have to trust me that it's there because I can't focus on the thing. But rearranging your furniture, home renovating and such. I do find I like to like when I get like anxious at work. Sometimes I'll just like reorganize, and it kind of like I don't know. I think something that I learned when I was way back, actually 10 years ago, something that I had learned was like there's something very cathartic of like taking a spot in a room and like unpacking it in a sense to have it be full of chaos, but then to put that chaos back in order and then like transform the room or like that space for a bit, like that's like very satisfying to me. I haven't done that quite in a long time, but like even like at work, like rearranging some of like the yes, right, calming and reorganization, exactly, like just some of the things at work, like rearrange it a little bit or like stock up the notebooks and just like some of that like kind of like monotonous like movement in a sense. Just I don't know, it's just very like things are now as they should be. That's a cognitive thought I've been having a lot lately. Things are not as they should be when it's like not, but I haven't reframed that one yet. But yeah. Reorganizing. I'm gonna add that to rearranging your furniture. I don't think I like move furniture that much because they're too heavy, but books. I have my bookcase over there. Yeah. I wonder if I can move. I don't think I can move this. Oh, I cannot move that bookcase over there. Yeah. I wonder if I can move. I don't think I can move this. Oh, I cannot move that. Can I move this thing? No, I can't move that. There's like a heart notion on the far side. Write it in the chat, and I can't move it. It bothers me. But kind of like cuts off the message. I don't like that. Ooh, gardening or being outdoors. Who here gardens? I was honestly just about to say raise your hand if you garden, but like I'm like, this is not face to face. But if you garden, leave an emoticon in the chat. I know gardening is supposed to be very therapeutic actually as well. Very good like mindfulness kind of skill, and very relaxing and calming and thing. And then especially because if you get to see things grow. Herbs and flowers. Ooh, sounds good. That sounds good. Then you used to. Yep. Lettuce and tomatoes. Yeah, nice. I think my mom and my dad have had like some of like cucumbers and like tomatoes and stuff and like strawberries, I think too. So very, very cool. But that's also the benefit too, because then you get to like nurture something and watch as it grows and like produces things for you in a sense. It's really cool. I don't do enough of it myself, but it would be cool to get into. Ooh, nice. Nice bee. That's really cool. That's really cool. Very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I think for like the gardening one, for being outdoors too. For like 2 years, I've been wanting to go kayaking. I have never gone kayaking before. I feel like I would like it, but I don't actually know because I've never actually gone. But the idea of it, I'm in love with the idea of it. I just haven't actually done it and executed it. But I feel like overall, I think I don't know. I actually mentioned this in a video that I filmed today, how I tend to like rush through cooking or bird watching. Very good. I don't cook. I should cook. I really should cook. But bird watching is a big one too. Like my parents really are into bird watching and feeding the birds and all of that. They've gotten very into it. What was I saying? Oh, I think I like the idea of kayaking and stuff, but never actually done it, and I tend to rush through life a lot. I tend to try to like, it's always like, what's the next thing? What's the next thing? What's the next thing? Hummingbirds are awesome. Very, very, very cool. And yeah, I don't think I take as much time to like be present and like enjoy the present or just work through the present in a sense. So that's something I gotta improve and work on. But yeah, hummingbirds are really, really cool. Oh yeah, birds. Cool. So yeah, I would say for being outdoors, I think to watch them, right? Yes, yes. To watch them, right? Yes, yes. Um, yeah, I think for me, the idea of being outdoors is nice, but it's either ever like too hot or too cold, and then I'm like, I just want to go into my car with AC or go into the library where it's warm or whatever it might be. But so let's see what else we got. We got journaling or writing. I'm gonna say for writing is gonna be creative writing. So like fanfics. Oh, that's good. Ooh, volunteering. Does that inspire you? I think it does. Reading or going to the bookstore. That's a huge one. I love that. Oh, I'm gonna make a circle around that circle just because that's definitely something that inspires me and is like huge for me. This looks weird now. That's okay. Making someone laugh or laughing with someone. Very true. That is a very good one too. Yeah, definitely. I also would say making someone laugh because it's a good time. Ooh, playing sports. Does that inspire? Yeah, I love reading books. I love books. I love books so much. I am going to work on meeting cool new people. Very good, very good. I'm going to work on a book review video probably today as well. So I will hopefully be actually having out that content very soon. But yeah, I love, you guys know I film in the library a lot. I love going to the library. I love being around books and like going to the bookstore and all of that. Like I just love it. Playing sports. Does anyone feel inspired by playing sports? What book? Uh, what do you mean? What book? I don't. Which book? Did I mention a specific book? I don't know if I mentioned a book. Um, so the playing sports, I don't play a lot of sports. I like tennis. Tennis is cool. Also exercising. Yeah, yeah. I really love going to the library and then walking over to the Dunkin' and then getting a coffee. I usually get my coffees like for the next workday the evening before. So then I'll like walk over from the library and grab a coffee and then walk back and then sit in the library for a while. And I like doing that kind of thing. How do you deal with boredom? It's not a stupid question. First of all, not a stupid question. Dancing inspires you, B. Nice. But how do I deal with boredom? I think for me, something that I did today even was like kind of like I kind of had that. I was sort of in a situation where I was like, okay, I could either write like comment on a Reddit thing, I could edit a video, or I could do a different activity, right? And I was kind of like, yeah, boredom can segue depression. Yeah, I always think too that like boredom, sadness, and being tired are very difficult for me to necessarily pinpoint which one I'm actually feeling. But I think for me, when it comes to boredom, it's kind of like just doing a different activity. So like if I am getting bored with editing a video, right, maybe I go do something else for a while, like go read a book for a little bit, like just get offline for a bit. And then another thing that I might do for boredom is like sometimes I guess kind of like maybe not the best, but I guess I could like scroll on a YouTube video or like doom scroll kind of thing. But if I want to do something a little bit more engaging, but that's still not totally having my brain on all the time, like maybe reading a book for a little bit or coloring something could help kind of direct my attention elsewhere, or like listening to sort of doing that. Something I do is like I'll listen to like a song, a particular song, or like a set of songs, or like a podcast or something, while I'm also doing other activities. So that tends to kind of fill the buffer a little bit. So that's what I have found helpful. Yeah, you get bored a lot, B. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Yeah, and you vacuum. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so like being able to like if it's like even if I like maybe go wash the dishes mindfully, right? Like really kind of getting myself focused in on that activity, feeling the soap in my hands, the smell of it, the get back into that sensory input. That can also probably help mediate a little bit of it as well. Take your dog for a walk. Yeah, and getting out, sitting outside. Yeah, definitely. I think too, like something for me with even just emotion in general is like if I can close my eyes and I have like headphones on with music playing, and then I can kind of notice more texture and touch based stuff. That helps quite a bit. But then there's always situations where if I'm driving, I can't really close my eyes, kind of thing. So it depends on that. But like I have the fan going, so I can feel the fan on my skin, or I can feel the sun on my clothes, or whatever it might be. So kind of tuning into those sensory inputs can be a helpful thing. Does that answer your question? I do want to know that. Come on, Joe, get something to drink. I have water. Any other questions? Yes, indeed. Question is answered. Awesome. Hooray. I'm glad. Good question. Very good. If you have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, in the chat, the live chat, right? That's what that is. That's what that is. Are you close with your family, including parents? B, I'm gonna assume that was a question for me. I yes, I would say, well, I still live at home. So in that sense, very much so. Very close with family. I do have an older brother, but he doesn't live in the United States, and we're not very close. But my parents are definitely still very much in my life, although probably in the next year or so, I'm gonna hopefully try to move out on my own and do that kind of life chapter journey in a sense, and just see how it goes. And if I have to come back, I have to come back, kind of thing. But kind of test it out. I think I'll be able to adult more and do a lot more than what I can do just still living with my parents, unfortunately. Yeah, that is tough too. When you've had a loss and such, yeah, that can be tough. Okay, how to deal with being different? Yeah, yeah. I mean, that can be a challenge for sure. Yeah, I know rents are pretty high, but yeah, I'm probably gonna try to avoid roommates the most, but there'll still be people in the building and such. But like, yeah, probably avoid direct roommates. So, but I'm not sure how I would be exactly like living like predominantly like on my own in the setting that there's not a lot of people around, or like not like living with me directly in a sense. Like if they're also in the building, like it's a little bit different. But like I don't know how I would sort of buffer that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't yeah, I think roommates, nah. Okay, like I already like socialize a lot as it is. Like I do a lot of socializing, especially at work. So it's like the idea of coming home and it being like quiet, or just like not a lot going on, sounds so blissful. And also I really really want to have that thing where like I put something somewhere and then I disappear for like 10 hours and then I come back and it's still in the same spot. That sounds magical. especially if they bring another female home. Yeah, yeah, the third wheel kind of thing. Yeah. Yes, exactly. If you can afford your own space, that is best. Yeah, because I think I would really love to have like a 2-bedroom place, and then that way I could have 1 bedroom just for me, and then another bedroom I could actually convert into like a sort of in-home library office space, art space kind of thing. Like that would be the ideal dream. So that would be very exciting. But I'm still in the works of still learning how to figure that out and get some more financial freedom before then, and also build up my adulting skills and such by cooking more and doing more chores and things like that. But I think that is also kind of a progression of both recovery and more that I am limited in being able to achieve while I'm still living at home. So you live alone, it's not allowed to cracked up to me. I know, right? Like that's the other thing too, because I'm like, I don't know if it's like it sounds nice now, but if it's like 3 months down the line when it's just me, like I don't know, like that might not be as like bliss, like, or it could be. I don't know. I've never tried it, so I don't know. But I'm willing to check it out and like have that as like an experience and such. Um, but because I think too, I would probably like I've been thinking that I've actually filmed a video about it, but I haven't edited it yet. And but I would think about I think I would try to still be like pet friendly so I could bring my doggo over, but then also get like a hamster and stuff too after a few months of living and doing my thing, and then get like a hamster and then have that as like a pet. Um, but that's just thoughts so far. Would you ever live with a romantic partner? Yes, absolutely. I don't. I That's what I'm thinking of too. Is like I'm thinking when I think of like living on my own, it's like living on my own by myself essentially, or living on my own for a while, just me in that space, even if there's other people in the building and such. But eventually, I would like date someone, and then like hopefully we can move in together, or they can come by, or whatever it might be. I just don't know how to meet people. How does one do that? But yeah, I would live with a romantic partner for sure. I just don't have one at the moment. Haven't had one in a while, but would definitely be open to it and such. Any other questions? So if we get back to the journal too, activities that most inspire you, I'm gonna also fill in working. That's very much so on. It's a good one. Let's say professionally and like online. What is my favorite scent? Ooh, I really love anything Bath and Body Works that's like bakery. like when I think it was back in the pandemic when it first started, when I got into like the strawberry pound cake kind of thing, like just putting on some hand sanitizer, strawberry pound cake, and smelling like a bakery is not something I never thought I would like aspire to be, but that's definitely something that I am, and I love that kind of like just like cake oriented smell. It's fantastic, like vanilla things like that. I actually have over there is yeah, food smells pretty much. Yeah. I have over there is an iced lemon pound cake hand sanitizer. Like, and then I think over there I have the sugared snickerdoodle hand lotion. But I also do have some fruit kind of ones too. So I have the sun ripened raspberry. That's a good one too. But it's also food. It's also food. And then the classic like what is it, marshmallow pumpkin latte. My mom hates pumpkin, so like sometimes I'll be sneaky and be like, hey, you want some hand sanitizer? She'll be like, sure, and then I'll give it to her, and I'm like, haha, it's pumpkin. And then she's like, no, I hate pumpkin. Like, yeah, it's funny. Oh, there's Christmas cookies and stuff too as a perfume. I like that one a lot. There's also pink watermelon, I think, as a perfume that I have, and that's a very like strong smell. It's very grounding. And then there's the twisted peppermint. I also like that one a lot too. So yes, pretty much all food smells, but yeah, definitely. Good question. Good question. Yeah, it is funny. Ooh, just started to rain. Ooh, I think it's supposed to rain here too. I'm not sure when though, but I think it's supposed to. Um, I love a good summer storm. I have fallen in love with that. I think it's just like last year or so I fell in love with that, and especially like if I'm at work and it happens and the power goes out, like it's very exciting. I mean, the backup generator kicks in, but like it's exciting, and because we have at Althea we have the window at our office so we can see outside and stuff, and like so nice to be able to do that, to have some nature, and then I get to watch like the little bunnies and the turkeys and the squirrels and the birds, and so it's just very like nice. But watching like the summer storms then and stuff, like when it gets all dark in the office, it's like so awesome. Oh yeah, between 5 and 6 rain. Mm-hmm. Darn. It's around 5:30 now. So. Yeah, she can be. She can be, right? I heard that like when it says like when you check the weather on like an iPhone and it says like 50% rain, it's actually not saying 50% chance of rain. It's like saying 50% coverage of rain in that area. I don't know how true that is, but that is something I heard one time. And I was like, huh, interesting. I don't know, be legit. That does not sound correct. It might not be. I heard it when I was at my day program. One of the group leaders had said it. I'm like, I don't know. But ooh, a hummingbird. Is it male or female? Sure. Ooh, cool. That's awesome. Very cool, B. Very cool. I've moved into this journal now, which I haven't looked at in a very long time. I don't journal very well or much, and I'm sitting here trying to decipher if that's actually English in that water bottle and what it is saying. And I'm thinking it's saying like cool yourself or like windcate yourself. I don't know what it says. Definitely says Kate and then yourself. Drink water. Something Kate yourself. I'm so confused. Mmm. Yeah. Yeah, I know journals are very interesting. Yeah. Yeah. I can relate to that. Like I keep a lot of things, bit of a hoarder, but I keep a lot of things and stuff and it's like, do I really need this? And it's like, I don't know. But like I find like hard like old planners or like old to-do lists, right? Like it doesn't I like it escapes my understanding how you can like fill out a to-do list and then at like the end of the day just throw away the to-do list. Like what if you want more information from that to-do list and like you can like catalog it and track it later? I don't know. Like that's how I'm like I just got to keep the to-do list and I'll have like to-do lists from like 6 months ago that I didn't do any information. Did nothing with that information. I think you've talked about that bee before. Yeah, the stuff on there. It is interesting to see like old, you know, previous thought patterns or previous thoughts and such too. Um, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Anger is a tough one. Anger is a tricky emotion. Very tricky. I was full of anger the other day. Didn't like it. I found ice helped and like having a cool car. And I probably could have got a milkshake or something too. That probably would. Ooh, I have coffee I could have for like maybe the next hour, but yeah. Anger's rough. Especially like with borderline, having like borderline rage is like the worst. We all just want to be free, really. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I want to have autonomy. I would like autonomy. That'd be great. It's very poetic. We all just want to be free. It's true. Oh, my leg. I'm gonna switch legs. So this is what happens when I use my bed as a desk. I have a desk. It's over there. I don't use it though. I also have a desk chair that I also don't use. I put my stuff on the desk chair and the floor. The floor is my desk. Yeah, it's always been my desk. It is kind of killing me inside to not be able to look at my phone right now because I want to see what's on my phone, but I'm also like, you can see too much in my glasses, so I don't feel comfortable opening my phone. But I'm like, so. But I think one day eventually I'll get better at live streaming. Today is not one of those days. But it's a process. It's all a process. I got some new colored pencils that I worked on this bookmark with. They're pretty cool. They're like scented color pencils. I like them quite a lot. I haven't used them in a while now, but they're pretty cool. No snowman. I'm reading a book that's on the winter solstice. I gotta keep at it. Yeah, right. That's the only way to like get through it, right? Is to avoidance won't help, so I have to just experience it and get through it. Yeah. Foof scented. Foof scented. Oh yeah, I'm reading a book on it's a collection of essays for the winter solstice. So I'm getting very into like winter time now, even though it's still like the end of summer. And scented pencils, yes, I can show them to you. I actually filmed them in a haul, but I haven't posted or edited that haul yet. But I got them at TJ Maxx. There's like, I think there's like 12 or like 20. I think it might be 20. It has like essential oils and like it has very like descriptive, in a sense of visually descriptive pencils, and then it has like essential oils like within the wrapping of it, and it smells and it has different scents and such. Let me grab them real quick. But also I was saying something about the winter solstice book that I'm reading that hopefully I'll be able to finish this week, and it's getting me very excited for wintertime. So I think because also this author has a summer solstice one, so I think what I'll do in the wintertime is I'll read the summer solstice one, and then it'll be nice continuity. But let me grab those colored pencils. I got a new backpack, by the way. I don't think I fully showed that, but I did. Let me know if you want to see my new backpack. So these are it. Hashtag not spawns. They're called Lifelines, and they're like scented 20 colored pencils, which is very fancy because on their website they only had like 12 pack or like a 10 pack or something. But let me show them to you. So they look like that. They already kind of like, I've already kind of used up some of the thing yet, or the pencils. This one is Napping Among Fragrant Bergamot Trees. Yeah, so scents like rose, I don't know if there's rosemary, but there's like lime. Yeah, there's not a lime. There's one of the other green ones is apple trees laden with blossoms. Yeah, like they're fancy. Like it honestly, I think it doesn't really show well on camera, but at least not on this camera. I think it was like $12, $13 or so. Let's see. Yeah, I got it for like $13 at TJ Maxx, and they're like really pretty cool. But they're kind of, some of them are kind of already like the point doesn't last too long, I would say. Like this one is savoring the sweet scent of a candle. Nice. So it's like this like decorative colored pencil, and you rub it here, and has a scent. They also have like scented journal, like not scented journals. They also have like sensory bit built journals, and like you can like interact with them in a way, which is really cool. There's also pine needles blanketing a forest trail. This is that one. So they were like really decorative, and it was weird because I online on their store, I only found I like that, just very like tree forest smell kind of thing. It's really nice. But on their website, the official website, they only had like a 12 or 10 pack one, but this one's like 20. So it's like 20. So I don't know. But I think there might be a lemon one. Let me see. Oh, this one's a dewy honeysuckle kiss. I think they do kind of start to smell the same, all the same after a while, but it's nice. So yeah, they're like pretty cool, and I actually can show you. I have a drawing. Well, other than this bookmark that I colored some of it in with some of the pencils, I also have a coloring page of a planner that I did. I'm not finished with it yet, but I worked on it. I also have pictures of this that I haven't done anything with that are on my phone that eventually I'll get out. But so those are the color pencils that I used. So yes, very true. Very true. I'm sure it's a partially a scam or something silly. They're up to something. Yeah. Ooh, that's cool. B taught her classes in aromatherapy. Probably not. Yeah. So I don't know what they did with it, but it's kind of cool. Yeah, probably fragrance oil. Yeah, I agree. Thank you. Yeah. What does it say? Trying to put this back. Oh, there's a citrus one. There's a lemon one, like a lemonade one, and then an orange grove. I want to read the back, but cool. Anything else? Any comments, questions, concerns? An email alert that showed up. Thinking of going to the pool. Ooh, that sounds nice. I hope you have a good time going to the pool. I wish I could go to the pool. I haven't been in a pool since like last year. Oh, thank you. It was nice having you in here. I'll probably be heading out soon too. But yeah, thank you. And I plan to be uploading some videos as the week rolls around as well. So thank you. Don't mind that. Cool. Yeah, I think maybe we'll head off on that note. Yeah. Everyone have a good evening. As always, stay safe. Much love and light to you. And we'll try again for another live stream sometime next month. I don't know when, but we'll figure it out. And I will be having new videos out soon. Probably go edit some. And after this, announce you're live to our online group. Yes, I will do that for sure. I will do that. Sounds good. All right. Thank you. Bye. See ya.